Okay.
Now I'm muted.
All right, hooray. Hi again, everybody.
Hi.
Hopefully that actually got through. I'm still kind of putting my wig on last minute. I was trying to look like Nadia from What We Do in the Shadows. So I'm wearing everything. I even changed my skin tone to be very, very, very ultra pale.
Even more pale than usual.
Yeah, so this is like 2 or 3 shades paler than I actually am. Oh my gosh, I'm glowing. And I've actually layered a Bobbi Boss wig that I chopped up all over the place and gave some like really crappy looking bangs just in a hurry. I layered that on top of our River wig. So I tried to approximate her particular crazy hair situation, but she's definitely got kind of like the equivalent of almost like a drag wig because there's so much hair to it. I have to put my fangs on, so I'm going to do that during the course of this video. Hey, Nigel.
Yes, my treasure.
Do you want to introduce our guest? Oh, by the way, this is my husband, Laszlo, for the evening. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, yes, okay. We have behind us, duck to the side, my sweet. Other side. Okay, we have John, we have Dren, and we have Mary Beth.
Aloha.
Some of those names might be familiar to you.
Yes.
Definitely.
So,
okay.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and see who's hanging out here with us, honey.
Alrighty, we have Liz says, hi, Heather and Nigel, I think. Lol. Hi, Liz. Kenny says, happy Halloween, everyone. Hello.
Happy Halloween.
Barbara says, happy almost Halloween, guys. Well, we're celebrating
That's
anyway.
Right. Hey, if people could celebrate Christmas for 3 months and Hobby Lobby can celebrate it for 12, we can celebrate Halloween a day early.
Darn right. Faith says, hi, everyone. Hi, Faith.
Hello, Faith. Oh, I was thinking about you today, Faith, by the way, because you mentioned that you also used retinol last week. So I actually got together a little slideshow presentation of my skincare routine so we can kind of compare notes and you can give me tips and we can chat.
Yeah.
That's a little bit later.
All right. Liz says, hi, all.
Hi, Liz.
Andy says, hi, everyone. Hi, Andy.
Hello.
Faith says, a real party tonight. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Stacy says, hi, everybody. Hi, Stacy. Jamie Ward says, hi.
Hi. I'm going to, can you put your camera on, honey?
All right.
There we go. Thank you.
Joyce says, love Halloween. Yes.
Yes.
Great stuff. Great fun. You guys are fearsome or is it festive? Yes.
Why not both?
Why not both?
We do a little bit of both, yeah.
Looking forward to it, says Faith. And Christine Kerr says, happy Halloween. Hi.
Happy Halloween.
Hi. Nance Hamilton says, you look amazing, you guys. Happy Halloween.
Thank you. I have to apply my fangs. I kind of ripped the instructions a little bit. And you can kind of see that I can still read it. So let's see how we apply these. I am supposed to twist one of these capsules into a thingy like this stuff. So I'm going to do that now. Oh my gosh.
While doing that, Mary H says, hi, everyone.
Hello.
Barbara, wait, I'm ready. Got a plate of nachos all set. Ooh, nachos.
Nachos are amazing.
Nachos sound damn good.
Amazing.
Diane says, hello, you guys look great. Thank you, Diane. Susan Ferguson, hi, everyone. Happy Halloween. Corey says, please make Vaughn in more colors.
We're working on it. We all said it at the same time.
And Serene says, hi, all.
Hello. Okay, before you move on, I have to say the next step so I can move on to it. So I'm going to put the drops of this stuff into this stuff, and I'm supposed to use 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, carry on.
Okay. Linda says, love you guys. Happy spooky time of the year. Have fun. Sarah says, hello, you too. And
hello.
Sandy says, you'll look great. Enjoy and happy Halloween. Right back at you.
Yes, right definitely.
Yeah. This is great. We're having, new one. Bree. Haha, great, Nadia. You're dead and out of this world. We were just listening to that on YouTube just before we came up. John came in. We're watching some YouTube before while Heather was getting ready, and that song came up, so we listened to that.
It's a good one.
Good stuff. Yeah, so in case you haven't guessed, Serene says, oh my gosh, it's John and Mary Beth. Hi.
Hey guys, say hi back.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, back.
They can hear you on the microphone, so feel free to chat.
And Dred, nice to meet you, says Serene.
Nice to meet you as well.
Michelle Baker says, happy Halloween to all.
And to you too.
In case you haven't guessed,
Hmm.
tonight's main topic is Halloween.
Yes.
We'll be doing a bit of side stuff, but a lot of the conversational stuff will be about Halloween and this, that, and the other. Drink of the week, open bar. But
Yes.
mostly rum because, pirate. We got a nice big table of booze over here out of sight that people can dip into as the evening progresses. So, help yourself.
Oh my, I did this premature. I'm supposed to put way more of this stuff in there. I'm going to totally mess up my lipstick. I know this already.
And so, yeah, our live streams usually get a bit tipsy, a bit disorganized. Slightly rowdy. Hope that they generally are fun. I hope this one works in that vein. Vein, get it, vampire vein.
Oh no.
So yeah, we're gonna be having a little low key, relaxed sort of live stream today.
Yes.
Yeah.
With costumes. Though I'm probably not going to speak in an accent because I'm not really equipped for that.
You're already speaking in an accent. It's just a Midwestern accent.
The exotic Ohio accent. Canton
You take Oha.
Akron, Ohio variety.
You take Oha.
All right, my darling. Done. I couldn't be asked to do the costume, so I just, came as myself. Jackie Daytona. But anyway.
It's your everyday pirate.
Well, yeah, I was born in pirate country.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Bermuda, huh?
No. West country.
West country.
Yeah, of England.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Seriously, Walter Drake, that's a catalog. Walter Raleigh, Francis Drake. The catalog for if you want to order peg legs and hooks, Walter Drake. Now, Walter Raleigh, Francis Drake came from our neck of the woods. In fact, Heather and I have both eaten and drunk in the Seven Stars, which is a pub in Dartmouth, where Sir Francis Drake used to drink. Oldest continually active pub in England, I think. Not in Britain, but in England. Okay. Yeah, good stuff.
I did not realize what I was signing up for here. That flavored rim in the back.
You want some of this?
Yeah.
Give that a go then, Mary Beth. See what you think of that.
You have the honors.
All right, we might as well narrate for the folks. What's the rum?
That is the Bacardi. Mary Beth is partaking of the Bacardi Tropical.
Ooh, that stuff's good.
Limited edition rum with natural flavors, pineapple, guava, and coconut blend with juice or soda. Mix this pineapple, guava, and coconut blend with juice or soda. I'm gonna have some of that because rum.
I think I'm gonna give up.
Proper job
on this. I'm giving up on this.
You're giving up on that?
No,
that looks goopy.
It's goopy. I'm okay without it. Just pretend there are fangs here.
Just pretend there are fangs.
The attempt was made. The box is kind of cool though.
It's all fun and games until someone breaks a fang, says Serene.
I did not know what I was signing up for with that.
Yeah.
I was like, this is gonna be easy. No.
No.
I'm supposed to sit here and hold them. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's something you should have thought about 3 hours ago.
You want to turn my mic on or keep yours on?
You go ahead and turn your mic on.
1, 2, 3.
Boop.
Last Halloween, I was still in the workplace. I dressed as a vampire, rode public transit to work, fangs and all, and nobody batted an eye.
Batted.
Puns!
Dad jokes.
Oh, we thrive on dad jokes. They're our favorites.
And he says, my costume tonight is pajamas.
I like it. You are going as a comfortable person.
I'm a homicidal maniac. We look just like everyone else.
Oh, I just turned on a side light. Oh my gosh.
What?
I'm like neon. I'm so pale.
Well, that's the point. You're a vampire.
I know, but that's not what I'm used to. All right, go.
Liz says, great costumes, you guys.
Thank
What
you.
we got here. Sharon says hi from Florida.
Hello.
Sharon says, hi, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello?
I love the earring. You should wear it all the time. No, it's uncomfortable. Unlike most actual pirates, I don't need something portable to turn into ready cash, and you can't do that in this country in these times. You can't just go and say, I'll barter this earring for some more rum. Arr. No, you can't do that these days. Oh, Serene says, tomorrow I'm wearing my chocolate-covered strawberry Bardot backwards and going as Cousin Ix.
Yes.
I
That
don't have
sounds
the
funny.
same thing, but it's okay. We have a candy cannon.
Candy cannon. That's like all children's dreams come true. That's
I
fantastic.
completely misread what it was on her Facebook page.
The candy cannon?
Yeah. Yes. Those fangs might make you lisp, lol.
Yeah. Well, I thought that would be funny at least, but they're not worth the effort, I don't think. Not for a gag that'll get tired in like 2 seconds.
Helen Kirk says, hello, Heather. That color looks so good on you.
Thank
I agree.
you.
Yeah. Jen says, love your costumes. Thank you. You two are adorable together, says Paula. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you.
Serene says, well, your green vampire eyes look beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Desktop Kitty, what kind of monster likes to dance? The boogeyman. I've got a joke in a minute.
Yeah?
Faye Ray says, y'all look great. I'm going styling and treating kids as Vampire Moira Rose Crow costume. My man will be Vamp Johnny Rose. That sounds like a hoot.
Yes.
Full-size bars too. Yes, Serene's got that. Serene loves that comic strip as well. Seen that one?
Mm-mm.
Comic strips circling around the internet. You see the Grim Reaper coming up to an old lady handing out treats at her doorstep. Little kids all around. No, it's not a costume, Margaret. I'm here to... Whoa, holy shit, full-size Snickers. Never mind, Margaret, we're good. Sheila says, happy Boo Day from Canada.
Back at you, Sheila.
Jamie Good. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. Says hi. Let's see. Cheryl says, I'm late. Happy Halloween. Ah, you're not that
Happy
late.
Halloween.
Excellent. So we're caught up with the
All right.
with the comments, but here's that joke I promised. Knock, knock.
Who's there? Who?
Werewolves of London.
Uh,
Didn't say it was a good joke. Just a joke.
you know that song has been in my head ever since we got the little ghost downstairs that goes,
Oh,
ooh.
Yes.
Oh, man.
He does it with his mouth. He goes, ooh. And every time I see him, I end up wanting to sing that song. All right, I'm going to go into presentation mode. What?
Presentation mode.
Because we got stuff to cover.
Alrighty.
Mainly, we're going to talk about my terrifyingly intricate skincare routine, which is a lot. It is a lot. John's back there chuckling. It's always been a lot. I take ridiculously, just obnoxiously, painstakingly good care of my skin, or at least I try to.
Yes.
And it's something where when I rattle through these products, there are just going to be a lot of them. Spooky stuff. So in the meantime, before I get started with that stuff, I will let you know a little bit of progress is being made on Hair Kitty Kitty. Not only am I still making the site and we're still getting all the stuff plugged in on the back end, but I'm in the process of making new videos specifically for our affiliates to help them kind of get off to a good start. So in this case, I've already made 2. I literally finished them yesterday. So one's like basics of strategy, just like, you know, strategize how you want to come across to people and how you're going to get there and what your goals are and what you're trying to, you know, get across to people. What problems are you trying to solve? That kind of stuff. So we're going to talk about all of those aspects of strategy there. And then stuff to buy, plain and simple. It's like the kind of cameras I've tried, the kind of backdrops I can recommend. I mean, it's basically just a complete brain dump into. So we'll give you more details about all that stuff closer to Black Friday when the affiliate program and Hair Kitty Kitty itself launches. But I just want to keep trickling out a little bit of information here and there so that way you can look forward to it. I always am personally one of those people where I appreciate it when people give me something to look forward to, because those moments are fleeting in life. So I hope that this kind of like helps you look forward to something. And it's spooky.
It is spooky.
Yes. So before I start rattling off my current skincare routine, do you want to do any chatting, honey? Does anybody want to say anything?
Well, we
Play with the bat?
well,
Woo!
Shauna's just
Be careful with
coming.
Laszlo.
I'll be very careful.
Paula says, "Why don't mummies take vacation? They're afraid to unwind." Ah, love it.
You know, John, you even saying boo is kind of a pun in this context. Congratulations.
Yes.
Double boo.
Jackie says, "Happy Halloween, everyone. I
Happy
don't have a costume, but I'm
Halloween.
wearing my smoked plum charisma. Thank you."
Yes.
This one, thumbs up. There we go. My kid says I look like a punk rocker, so I guess that's my costume.
It's a good one.
Outstanding.
All right.
All righty.
So I guess I will continue to talk about goop I put on my face. All right.
Off you go.
Going over here. And feel free to turn your camera on if you like. We're both little boxes.
That's
Little
okay.
boxes on the screen. Okay. This is my current skincare routine. And please, I would love it if you would share your favorite products and tips in the comments. I might be doing something wrong, or it could be a situation where you've tried things that are similar, or you've tried these things and you have some feedback on that. So please let us know in the comments. And again, I'm always up for trying new things. So your recommendations, highly appreciated. And then we can all kind of learn together. For now, I'm currently alternating daily between 2 different routines. On the one day, I use retinol products, and the other one, I just tend to moisturize and exfoliate. The thing is, I'm using a retinol product that you can buy over the counter, but it's the same strength as what I was using when I was getting the prescription stuff. So I have something very specific to recommend, a whole bunch of stuff specifically to recommend, but you have to work your way up to it. And I took a break during the summer. So for me, my skin was getting kind of irritated, so I decided to alternate instead. So that's what this is about. So this is retinol day. So Nigel, I'm going to need you to fish out some of these products.
All right.
Okay. So this is what I use on retinol day. I use Biossance.
Biossance.
There you go. Squalene and Amino Aloe Gentle Cleanser. Now, I didn't get any.
Nicely, it's vegan squalene.
Oh, yes.
So no sharks were killed in the making of this product.
And it's not as likely to go rancid. It's a little bit more shelf stable. I like it. I use that cleanser. It's wonderful. It's hydrating. It doesn't strip the oils off of your skin. It's nice. And I use this Rose Deep Hydration Oil-Infused Serum by Fresh. So
Trying to find that bugger.
he's still getting them. Yeah, this stuff
Where'd it
is
go? There it
great.
is.
I want
Right.
to, yeah, I want to actually show them this stuff. You can see I'm actually using it because it's mostly gone.
Yes, it's not white like the bottle would have you believe. It's a clear bottle with sort of vaguely milky
Yeah,
serum inside, and you can't really read it.
yeah, it has some kind of beauty oil in it, so you have to mix it up by shaking it. And I just kind of put it on my fingers and then dab it onto my face. It's very refreshing. It smells nice. It's not a strong scent. It's just pleasant. And then I combine these two. This is currently how I'm giving myself my retinol. Now, I have used the prescription stuff. That stuff dries my face out really bad. This is a little bit better. It's just any bit of retinol is going to be drying on me because I just have dry skin to begin with. So I mixed these two together. This is the Tatcha Indigo Overnight Repair. It's a serum and a night cream in one. So it takes a while for your skin to absorb it, but it's worth it. By the way, I highly recommend using silk pillowcases. I know everybody recommends that, but there's something to that. It's antimicrobial. To a certain extent, so it's...
Meanwhile, I'm having rum.
Yes, which might also be antimicrobial. Who
Oh,
knows?
definitely.
I am not a doctor, so I don't take that as medical advice. But disclaimer over. But yeah, retinol you have to be careful with because you have to build up a tolerance to it. If you use too much too soon, it can irritate the living daylights out of your skin. And even if you're using it correctly, even if you're using the prescription stuff under a doctor's supervision, there's a high likelihood, even with the low dose, if you've never used it before, your skin's going to do this thing called frosting, where parts of it the top layer kind of peels off and it looks really ugly for a few days, and then it feels smooth like baby skin. So it's worth it. It just gets that top layer to peel off. So that's why you have to exfoliate as well, which is what the next day's stuff is about. And to finish things off, I use this particular eye cream, which also has a tiny little bit of retinol in it, but it's very, very, very little. And this is the Wrinkle Smoothing Eye Cream by Shiseido.
Are all of those products over the counter or any of those prescription?
None of them are prescription.
Sweet.
Yeah, they're all things that I bought like from Sephora or Ulta. In some cases, I got it from the websites themselves.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, they're all like I've been collecting them for a while, right? So please don't add up the tally and go, oh no, I'm supposed to buy all this stuff. No, you take the things that you think might be helpful and you leave the rest. So if anything, I'm hoping this will basically just be like a starting point, for people. So that way they can know where to research stuff, and to know what kind of stuff I use. But let's see. What do we got next? This is the rest day. So this is the day where I'm exfoliating and moisturizing because of the retinol. So that's what that routine looks like. Actually, I think that's the same one from earlier, but whatever. Yeah. I meant to put the other one in there. So the first thing I use that's a little bit different is I use this oil. So this is something that I usually put on right before I go to bed, before I put my moisturizer on. So this is another vegetarian vegan squalane with a little bit of vitamin C. So there's quite a bit of vitamin C in this particular routine because I'm using it to kind of help that exfoliation process. This stuff, like if you've got frosting, right? So you've got that little bit of skin that won't come off, put a little bit of this on your fingers and just gently rub it in to that area where the skin is falling off. And the vitamin C will help break up the dead skin a little bit and get it to come off. Great stuff. This is Cora Organics Berry Bright Vitamin C Eye Cream. I believe that this is Miranda Kerr's company, but this is a nice product. Right now I'm using it to replace my Origins ginseng because I'm out of it. And I wanted to try something else, but this is quite nice. If you're really having a reaction though to the retinol, you should discontinue use and maybe talk to your doctor about how to wean yourself onto it. Because if you're having a reaction, you're irritated, putting stuff with vitamin C on the next day will hurt. It will hurt. It will burn. So you want to be really careful and how you kind of get yourself up to that tolerance level before you start incorporating more of these kinds of acidic products into your routine. This is another acid, and this is what I use to wash my face in the morning after I'm done with my retinol treatment. This is the Daily Glycolic Cleanser from Dermalogica. This stuff is really good. Now, if my skin is irritated, I will not be using this because it's too harsh. But it is good for now that I've got a tolerance built up, and it helps again with that exfoliation process. In between washes, I do hydrate a little bit extra on these days. So I use the Rose Deep Hydration face cream. Goes nicely with that Serum infused toner from earlier, from the same brand. So very nice. This is a really light kind of gel cream. I really like it. It absorbs quickly. It feels really light and fresh on the skin.
Smells nice.
It's not sticky. It smells nice. It's good stuff. But it's not really hardcore. If you need something that's a little bit thicker, with the heater on or something like that, and your skin's drying out, or you just feel a little dehydrated, this stuff's amazing. This is the Belief Peat Miracle Vital Eye Cream, and I'm not being paid, by the way, to recommend any of these things. It's all organic.
Why is that not the case? By all means, give us money.
Yes, please. I'm not trying to diss it. I would take the endorsement deal. So anyway, this stuff's fantastic. It's a really nice kind of thicker cream. It feels really luxurious on. It takes a hot minute to soak in, but it's really, really nice and moisturizing, and it feels good. So please share your favorite products and tips in the comments. I'm always up to trying new things. There are a few other things that I have to recommend that I kind of supplement into this routine. But before I get into that, let's take some comments and some recommendations from our viewers. So I'm going to let you go ahead and take over, Nigel.
Sorry, the silhouette of that spider in the last slide looked familiar. It looked like a British house spider.
Might have been. It was a stock photo. So
Eratogena atrica used to be known as... what it used to be called, Tegenaria gigantica.
You're so smart.
Well, I used to have them running around my floor, so of course I had to find out about
that
them.
sounds awful.
Oh my gosh, have y'all seen the Juro spiders?
Yeah, we got a
Yes.
few out back.
They are
Oh, man.
covering our house.
Yes.
They're everywhere.
John's got a few of them, haven't John?
They-
Yeah, the warehouse Juro went away yesterday, and I haven't seen any on my hikes.
Yeah.
So I thought they were gone for the season.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
missing them.
They're everywhere.
not-
Have they always been here, or is this like
6
a new
years ago.
thing?
They're new. They were introduced from, I believe, China.
Yeah, they're
Um,
from China. They came in a
God.
shipping container that wound up going to a factory or distribution center in Brazelton, Georgia.
Oh,
Interesting.
That's 2014, 2015, 6 years
That'd be good with
ago.
mango orange,
Yeah.
right?
And
Okay.
they've been spreading out from Brazelton. My understanding is
They,
those bums have made it to South Carolina at this
Wow.
point. So
They are harmless to humans.
Yeah.
They eat other insects. So
They're the only known species that will eat the brown marmorated stink bug that's also an invasive species.
yes.
why does
Thank
this?
you.
Why does this all
It's
sound
a-
so
it's a minor
dystopian?
Sorry, who said something?
This is a minor victory. This
It's
is
a
supposed to
minor
be
victory, yeah. Yeah.
which we could have avoided having to wage if we'd been slightly more careful with a couple of containers
Yeah.
and a boat here. And
Mm.
So are you posting a list of your skincare items somewhere, or
Yes,
Yeah,
he's been typing them up.
No, I've already put I've put the full list of products we're discussing in the comments section below. So if you're looking for any of that, it's all down there.
Awesome. Good to know.
Fun factoid: the Joro spider is named after Joroguma, which is a Japanese demon who disguises herself as a spider, who is a giant spider, disguises herself as a woman, and seduces men into coming to visit her and then eating them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like the spinies.
I love the spiny orb weavers too. They're
Yeah.
super cute.
We've got these little spiny orb weavers. We've got at one point we had 11 of them in just one corner of the house. Have you ever seen them?
Orb weavers. You mean they're like the riding spiders?
Yeah, they're just like these
Riding
little,
spiders.
they're only about the size of my fingernail, my little
No, these
fingernail.
riding spiders get huge. They have
Yes.
this, very
Ooh,
distinctive
zigzags.
zigzag.
Yeah. Those are also orb weavers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the spinies, they're only about the size of my little fingernail, and they're called Gastrocantha cancriformis, which means crab-shaped spiny belly. And they're little wide spiders. They've got little stubby legs, little stubby heads, but they're mostly butt. And their back end is reflective and has black dots on it, so it looks like a smiling Jason Voorhees mask
Aw.
with 6 spikes coming off it.
Interesting.
So it looks like a video game enemy, but it's so tiny and cute. It's ridiculous, and they are.
No, they're not cute. I have arachnophobia. All spiders need to burn.
Oh, but they're that big, and they eat midges, mosquitoes, and gnats.
He like rescues spiders.
Yeah.
And
He does.
Yes, he does. He's like, let
Excellent.
me rehome you. All bugs. He won't kill anything. Let me find you a new place to live in this bush
Exactly.
over here.
And that's what you're supposed to do.
Well, I have a couple exceptions to that. Silverfish can fuck off and die.
Yes.
Widows, I do
Yes.
not tolerate
Yes.
widows.
Okay.
Pretty much everything else, up to and including scorpions, I will scoop up and put outside.
Like I'll have a video from like a week ago. It's like stick bug crawling up his arm.
Yeah.
He picked it up like, "Hi, buddy." And it's like crawling up him. And I'm like, "Oh God, no."
Can anybody figure out how to open this?
Give me.
Okay.
yeah, I ran into encountered a stick bug while I was out on one of my hikes in the woods next to the warehouse, and they actually feel like wood. That's the weirdest thing. I thought that was just cosmetic, but I touched one and thought it was a twig.
I think it was like a month ago. I had a praying mantis on the hood of my car, and I was leaving, and I come back in the driveway, and I was like, "Dren," I called him. I was like, "We can rescue because they're cute and they eat other bugs and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Come get this poor little guy off my car and rescue
That
him."
is
So we
very
put him in the bushes.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, we had so many praying mantises in our back garden.
Really?
Yeah, it's. I think we had an egg case that hatched out, and Heather was out.
Put yourself back on camera.
Heather was out gardening, but then I take up the entire thing, and no one can see anyone else. But anyway, yeah, we had. She was out gardening and said, "Come out, look at this." And we had like 7 different Carolina mantises about. Ooh, I don't know.
Put yourself back on camera.
All right.
Thank you.
And no one can see anyone else. Anyway, they're a little about that big, you know. They were all over the place, and we kept them going. And towards the end of the season, we're putting out the tombstones for Halloween outside, and one of them had migrated around front and was eating a wasp.
Good.
Head first.
Yes.
It was still kicking. Metal.
Yeah.
Like, you're eating a wasp. You go.
So when I was young, the middle child,
Yeah.
me and that brother are very close, like 14 months apart or something ridiculous.
Mhm.
And we put a praying mantis in the kitchen cabinets of my house. I don't know why we did that, but it hatched, and there were like little praying mantises all
Oh
over
my
the
gosh.
kitchen. And my mother was not happy with us.
You were the worst kid.
That's so cool though.
My mother is like deathly terrified of snakes, so
Mhm.
it was like funny to us as children because we lived on the side of a mountain to go find snakes. Like I got in trouble for catching them as a child, like black snakes and stuff,
Mm.
or finding them dead and bring them in and watch her scream and climb furniture and the walls and stuff.
Oh, we've got some good snakes around here. We've got garter snakes, black racers, and we saw a copperhead once.
Oh wow.
No, I'm not afraid of snakes. I'll save all those I can. Like,
Yeah.
I'll go poke them out of the road like black snakes,
Yeah,
like because they
Yeah.
eat bad snakes.
Mm.
So like I've rescued a million of those.
yeah. Oh, we've got some. We had some great living Halloween decorations around here, but then the weather changed and all the spiders died off. But yeah.
Yeah. We still got a bunch of spiders around the house. Still, like all in front of the house. That's pretty much our natural Halloween decorations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally
It's
free.
covered.
Yeah.
No expense.
It's economical.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
And the best thing is that I do tolerate one species of spiders in the house, and that's the cellar spiders, the daddy long legs,
Ah, right.
family Fulcidae, because they eat black widows.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
yeah, they eat black widows.
They're like, when I was a child, I heard they were the most toxic spider.
Nope.
But their
No,
mouths
I
were
heard that
too
rumor
big.
too.
Their mouths were too small, like bite a person or
Oh
something.
yeah,
I always heard that.
they've got tiny fangs, yeah, but the MythBusters did a thing where they extracted venom from about 100 of the daddy long leg cellar spiders and then injected it into the mouse, and the mouse was like, "Oh,
Well, anyways,
well, that itches. Where are the seeds?" Yeah, it's one of those things that people make up for whatever reason.
yeah.
But yeah, no, they're harmless and they eat black widows, so I'm good with that.
Cool.
Yeah, they can stay in the garage as long as they want.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's get some comments, shall we? We've been running far behind. Let's see. I do the same, except I use a prescription retin-A,
Yeah.
says Andy. Jackie says, by the way, I posted your article on Facebook and got the most awesome feedback and interest. You got this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you so much. We're trying over here.
Shauna says, just found out my daughter has PCOS. It's a lot. Yeah.
It is a lot for sure because it's a syndrome. It affects so many different parts of your body. I mean, literally, I think every single part of my body has been affected by this disorder, either like on a primary level or a secondary one. It's a lot. It's very overwhelming for sure. So please send my love to her because I know exactly how overwhelming that can be for sure. What else to see, honey?
Oh, it skipped. It really skipped. I hate when that happens.
Well,
right.
can you guys do me a favor and move that over a little bit so I can walk through here?
Move what over?
Sure.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let Nigel kind of take over
All
for
right.
a couple minutes.
Okay. All right, you gonna mute your thing?
Yeah, I wanna secure my wig ever so slightly better, and then I'll be right back.
Thank you, Jen.
Always.
Got it, my sweet?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. All right, got some good recommendations here for skincare products. If you'd be so, it's great having them in the chat, but if you'd be so kind as to put them in the comments section below, that would be super. Yeah, when the replay, when we're done broadcasting, if you put it in the comments after, that would be super. So we don't have to watch all the way through it to get the stuff. And just have an easy to see list. That would be fantastic. Let's see. Facebook user, hello, you guys look great. Thank you. I don't know who you are because you're on Moon Kitty and your name isn't coming up, but thank you. Let's see here. Shauna, maybe I can make some recommendations to her from your routine. That would be excellent. That would be fantastic. And if you have any suggestions or questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. Linda Darnell says, I have super sensitive skin. Yeah, believe me, I understand. I can sympathize completely. Oh, Andy, Heather. Andy says Sephira's big sale is coming up soon if anyone wants to get some of these products. That's an excellent tip. That is. Let's see.
Yeah, it's good.
Who's this?
I have terrible skin personally, so I could benefit from this, as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Evening all, late on deck from Wilma Knickers Fit. Hello, Wilma. Excellent. Oh, I'll tell you what. Have you tried an elimination diet?
An elimination diet? What do you mean?
Well, if I found a lot of problems with my skin went away when I stopped eating nuts and or dairy.
I can't do that though. I love dairy, I love cheese, milk, all that stuff. I can't live without it.
There's some very good substitutions out there. I must say, there's a dairy substitution. It's not Daya? It's the other one. Violife. They do the most amazing mozzarella substitute. Smells, tastes exactly like the real thing. You can get a pizza with that on. The only difference is the melting quality. That's the only difference. But it tastes, smells, feels exactly like real mozzarella.
Oh wow!
Fantastic. And the Daya is pretty good stuff too. They've been getting more flavors, but I'm from Devon. That's a dairy farming county more than anything else. And yeah, I can understand, but they're getting some really good substitutes out these days. And if you want some suggestions, I'll be happy to provide them later.
Definitely.
Excellent.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Tina says, hola, y'all. Sorry I'm missing the live stream today. I'm in Santa Rosa looking to buy a car. Well, hope you find what you're looking for there, Tina.
Excuse me. Okay.
Excusez-moi.
This is a challenging time to buy a car.
Oh, yes.
No kidding.
A lot of the dealerships will have like 8 cars on the lot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like a real new car dealership,
Hmm.
Toyota, Honda, Ford, Chevy, not a Lexus dealership or anything weird.
Mm.
Exactly.
Empty lots.
Best of luck to them.
Aikens Ford and Winder is usually like a massive dealership.
Yeah.
It's like nothing but empty parking lots right now. Like one little parking lot
Cripes.
with cars
Yeah.
on it. It's crazy.
Cripes.
And there's a wait list. The cars are literally back ordered.
Wow.
Mhm.
Because of all the chips, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Microchip issue.
Microchips, man. Serene says, any spider that includes the name Gigantica needs to stay outside. Yeah, I'm not kidding, Serene. When we were spending our first winter in our house when we moved back to England, the first year we moved back, they come inside looking for warmth, and the females like to stay put, and the males go around looking for them. So you see a lot of males scuttering around. Now the males are the smaller ones, and they've got like 4-inch leg spans, like about the size of a Star Wars figure. And those are the small ones. I once found a large one crouching in the corner of my mother's bedroom. I swear I could see her individual eyes glinting in the bedside light. Put her outside, but yeah, she was.
No.
Yeah, about half the size of my face.
That is considered a nope, and nope.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Capital
I was
no.
I got a cup.
Bold
I got
no.
a cup and a piece of paper, and I was going, no. Stop scuttering. Stop skittering. Outside.
This is why I will never visit Australia, because they have giant spiders. Like everything there will kill you. I will never go to Australia. You can't have it.
Is Wendy here with us? Wendy, you're from Australia.
I haven't
Everything
seen
there
Wendy's
will make you
yet.
die.
Haven't seen Wendy yet. Do you
Yeah,
ever read?
well.
Do you ever read Terry Pratchett books? He wrote this fantasy series about a planet called Discworld, which is flat. But anyway, they did a parody of Australia called the Lost Continent of Forex, and they said the wizards were going to go there and said, give me a list of all the dangerous animals there, and a huge enormous tome falls out of the thing. I say, okay, how about a list of the non-dangerous animals? And a little tiny piece of paper floated down that said, some of the sheep. You all right there, my sweet? Okay.
Yeah, I just stole some of your water.
Right, Cheryl says, who's in you with the room? Well,
Well, here, I will.
There you go.
okay, we've got from the left to the right, we've got John, we've got Dren, and we've got Mary Beth.
Don't forget the bag.
And
Oh,
the back.
Laszlo.
Laszlo.
My husband
Very
Laszlo.
important.
I'm trying to look like her from What We Do in the Shadows. This is Nadia. She's amazing. Best deadpan actor, period, right now. She even is better than Aubrey Plaza, which I know is fighting words in some circles, but they're both excellent, but she does a better job, I think. Dry as the desert. So good. Nigel.
Sarah says, wish we could get retinol off prescription in the UK. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Man.
you guys have a bunch of stuff over there that's prescription.
Yeah.
That's just over the counter here.
Yeah.
Like you guys have codeine.
Tylenol or something.
Yeah, we've got codeine over the counter, but you can't get naproxen sodium. You can't get a leave over the counter in the UK for some
Yeah.
Or
reason.
Midol. That's wow.
Yeah. Serene says, please add brown recluse to the spiders that must die list. Yes. Yes.
Unanimous.
Unanimous.
Unanimous. Motion passed.
Even Laszlo's down with that.
Check out the wonderful Lucas the Spider on YouTube.
He's
Yes.
so cute.
He's a jumping spider. We like jumping spiders.
They're adorable. And they eat some of these scary spiders and wasps.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Cheryl says, hi, thanks. Hi, Dren, Mary Beth, and John.
Hello.
I
We're gonna get some Popeyes later. Are you guys down with that?
Yes.
Popeyes? Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna collaborate on this.
Another unanimous thing. Reminds me of Ruthless People when the guy says he's going to be ruthless, but then rescues a spider and lets it go outside, then changes his mind and stomps on the spider. Okay. I don't remember that. I don't like praying mantis, any bug that can turn its head around to look at me. Yikes. And they will. They'll track any emotion as soon as you move.
We had a whole bunch of them.
Oh, yes.
Nigel, can you turn your camera on?
Yes, there we
Here we
go.
go.
I don't know. I would consider it an instantaneous ally if it did eat a wasp. So
Hell yes.
That's a pretty good bargaining chip right there on their behalf.
Oh, yeah. Eat wasps. You're golden. You can come in and have a drink with me, mate. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
Don't have to pay rent.
You know what I think? I think
What?
while I'm getting the order together,
Oh.
we should change seats so we can have the big camera on. Everyone can see it. That way I'm not like right here in everyone's faces the whole time.
All right, my sweet.
Okay.
You're going to wander
Yeah.
off? I'll take over.
Yeah.
All right. Go.
No, I'm going to trade seats with
Oh,
you.
trade seats. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Right.
big order. Are you ordering the fried chicken?
Yeah. Are you down with that?
I'm on board with fried chicken.
It's delightful, delicious, and lovely. All right.
All right. Let's see where we left off. La 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 la. Here we go. Here's where I caught up. Susan Jolliffe says, hi, everyone. Hi, Susan. What else we got? Wilma says, don't mind anything except silverfish. Give me with the willies. Yeah, they instantly die in my
They're
presence.
super
Absolutely.
creepy.
Absolutely.
Can't say I've ever seen one in person.
Oh,
They
we have a
look
whole
like,
colony, I think.
You weren't looking.
Yeah.
I
they're-
guarantee
they're
you've been in the
literally
room
everywhere.
with one.
Oh.
yeah. They're okay. They look like a teardrop made out of mercury with antennas at both ends, and they move very quickly and wiggly.
Yes, they're disgusting.
Weird. Yeah.
Ugh.
The only time I've ever seen a silverfish is in Minecraft. That's about it.
Yeah.
I've never seen one in person.
No, they're only about like they vary in size from about that big to about that big, minus the feelers and the cerci and all that sort of thing. They're not that big, but
Yeah.
dang, they're annoying. I believe the scientific term for those saccharophagus, which means they eat sugar. So if you have sugar or crumbs or books or anything around that has a simple or complex sugar in it, they'll eat it.
Oh wow.
So yeah, they must die.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
By the way, I'm a biology nerd. I've got a degree in environmental biology, so you know that's why I break out all these nerdy things about animals.
It's
It's
awesome.
delightful.
It's awesome.
Yes, I agree.
Bring a little
Thank you,
education.
Murad. I appreciate that.
Liz says praying mantises are protected in California. They are friends not to be harmed. Yeah, I love
Agree.
praying mantises. They're fantastic. Grasshoppers are the enemy, very destructive. You know, it's funny. Heather and I went out walking at a monarch stopover garden that we have in the area last week, and oh boy, the grasshoppers we saw there, they're that big suckers.
I literally fell out of a tree when I was a child.
Yeah.
There was one of those massive grasshoppers like right in my face. I was climbing the tree.
Yeah.
And I just fell out. Just fell down, fell on the ground.
Did you hurt
That was
anything?
it. I was done. No, I was good.
Oh.
But it's like, holy shit. That scared the hell out of me.
Yeah. You're of the age where you could just bounce and get up.
Pretty much. I was
Yeah.
like 6.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Kids that small are elastic.
Exactly.
They bounce.
Exactly.
Don't ask me how I know. But yes, it's weird when you're and all of a sudden you have something staring you in the face that you weren't expecting. I've done that with lizards as well.
No, they crack me up. I like lizards.
Oh yeah.
I like reptiles. Snakes
Oh, yeah.
do not scare me at all.
Well, we were at Heather's dad came to visit recently. Heather's dad and stepmom came to visit recently, and we went to the what's the name of that place? That garden place, arboretum.
Oh,
The botanical
The botanical
gardens.
garden.
The botanical garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were in the big greenhouse looking at tropical plants and stuff, and we were just looking around. We saw some bananas. Yeah, some bananas. We're looking at a little plaque that was on the railing describing some of the stuff. There's a little tree frog right there, little gray tree frog just sitting right there on the plaque. And I said, "Hey, there's a tree frog there." And we all went, "Oh, so there is." And he just sort of looked at us like, "What are you doing? You're not gonna eat me, are you?" But he wasn't running away. He was just sort of watching us like, "Ugh, these guys again." The same thing. We had a little green anole in the bananas down on the ground floor.
Huh.
He was just walking along. He just sort of looked at us, obviously used to humans at this point, because he just sort of looked at us like,
What's up, dude?
"Okay," and just kept walking.
What?
An anolis, you know, the little green Carolina chameleons or whatever they're called.
Oh, okay.
Little
Yeah.
brownie greeny things, brownie greeny things that change color. Yeah. Yeah.
So, Dren and I are from Western North Carolina, like
Yeah.
Asheville, Cherokee, Maggie Valley. When I was, and it may still be there. When I was growing up in Cherokee, I spent a lot of time there. They had this place called Snakes Alive.
Sweet.
I
It
saw the commercials for that
Is
when
it
I was
still-
growing up in Raleigh.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Snakes
saw when I was a kid.
Alive. And I remember going there. I vaguely remember this trip there when I was young. And they would like let snakes crawl around you, and you could hold them. It was really creepy. And
Sweet.
I got in trouble for catching snakes as a child. Like they don't bother me. I think they're very interesting.
Mm.
But like my mom's like, oh God. She was just like completely freaking out. I thought she was gonna throw up and pass out on the floor.
Oh,
It's
dear.
terrible.
But you had fun.
I did.
There you
That
go.
was great.
Excellent stuff.
So
Excellent
now
stuff.
Cherokee's known for more the casino than anything.
Ugh, casinos. Ugh. Sorry. Flashbacks. I used to work at a casino for 14 and a half
I
years.
can only imagine.
Nigel is not a big fan of casinos.
Can't recommend
So
it.
ironically, one of my girlfriends
Yeah.
was at Harris Casino in Cherokee last
Yeah.
night, and this guy won like all this money. She's just walking by, and he hands her $900 in cash.
Yeah.
I was like, why wasn't I there? I can use $900 in cash. I'll pay it on a credit card. I'm like, what are you gonna do with that? She's like, yes, pay a bill. I'm totally adulting here.
Yeah.
I'm too old.
Nah.
She's still younger. She's still like in her late 20s. She's like, I can do this. I'm like, pay a bill.
Mhm.
You know, but
Oh, man.
The bill will still be there if you don't pay it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winning the money will not magically make it go away.
Like she was just like there, and he just like, here, I just want all this money, and here's $900 in cash. She showed me a picture of it. I was like, holy crap,
I don't remember ever getting that kind of stuff at my casino.
really?
Anyone that wins big, they're like, oh, I'm keeping this.
I had that happen to me when I was like 19.
Yeah.
We were somewhere and some guy in this little hick town I was born and raised in like won a bunch of money from something.
Mhm.
And he was just going to all the women handing, I think he'd give me like $400. He's like, just here, have some money. Have some money. And we're like, no. And he's like, no, have some money. Like he didn't expect me to return. It wasn't like creepy like that.
Yeah.
It was so weird. But he was just like giving money to pretty girls. Have some money, have some money, have some money. Very strange. And at 19, I was like, what?
Well, that is an unusual occurrence, you must say.
Especially in the hick town I'm from.
Mm.
Absolutely.
In Western North Carolina, in the era in question, if you had 2 nickels to rub together, you were the rich guy in town.
Exactly.
Yeah.
True story.
You cannot eat the mountains.
I know some people who would try, though. Sorry, you were saying, my treasure.
Oh yeah, we should take some comments.
Yes, okay. Working on that. Where are you? Okay. Shauna says, I'm sure stick bugs are completely harmless, but that didn't keep me having a cardiac arrest when I found one crawling on me.
Oh my gosh, I would freak out from that too.
It's a lot different when you don't expect it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
we had there's like pet stick insects have escaped in the UK, so every so often you'll see this whacking girt tropical thing crawling on the outside of your house, like I found a couple of years ago. It's huge spiny stick insect, and I thought, oh, okay. So I called the local zoo, asked if any had escaped, said no, it's probably just an escaped pet or something. So yeah, there's a breeding colony established in our area now. So okay, marvelous. Okay, so I just put them in the bushes and Hannah Boo, I had these tarantula-looking things on my house. Never saw them before. What's a good state to move with no snakes, crocs, or tarantulas? I would say
real questions here.
I don't know, because you get garter snakes up in Alaska too.
Mosquitoes survive in Alaska.
Yeah, yeah, mosquitoes, black fly, all sorts of stuff. There's a Canadian folk song about black fly. Yeah. I won't sing it now because I'm banned from singing by the Geneva Convention's cruel and unusual punishment clause. But let's see what we got here. Racers eat baby turtles as they come out of the nest. Well, that's sad to hear. Let's see.
All right, so bad news. Popeyes won't do deliveries over $100, which for 5 people isn't enough food, I don't think. So I ordered some stuff from them, and I was thinking maybe get some Mexican food too.
Oh yeah,
down with that. All right,
so you can get some of those. What are you called? The beef and
plantain tacos.
Plantain tacos. Yes.
Yeah, they should just
Steak and plantain tacos. Have you had them?
No, but
From this place. Oh.
Please sign me up for that, please.
Oh yes.
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 Get a whole bunch of them.
Oh yeah. Cheryl says, off topic, I restyled holographic blonde or poppy into curls. Wore it yesterday and collected 6 different compliments. People crossed the street to tell me.
Yes, that's excellent. That's very cool.
Lisa says, you guys look great. Thank you, Lisa. Janet says, what a joy. Happy to be here. Well, we're happy to have you, Janet.
Yes,
Thank you.
Welcome to our Halloween party.
Cheryl says, I really like the article. I shared it on Facebook. I also wrote to the publication and complimented them on publishing it.
Thank you. Oh.
Outstanding.
It was kind of surreal, honestly, seeing a picture of me being that big in an article that somebody else wrote about me. It was definitely not something I ever thought would happen.
Which is excellent.
Thank you.
Andy says, just looked up the Sephora sale dates, November 5th through 15th. That's excellent. So comments will be open after the vid on YouTube. Yeah, when we finish doing the live broadcast, it will give it like, I don't know, a couple minutes, and then you'll be able to watch it and search for it, load it up, and post some comments.
Yeah, and any advice that you could give, I know you've got experience probably with some of this stuff too, like please let us know, because I would very much like to refine my particular process and make it really awesome too.
Faith says, one thing I struggle with finding one I like is good sunscreen. Using Retin-A, it's a must.
Spoiler, I'm going to mention that before we end the live stream. We're going to do that in a second bit, but I use Blue Lizard. Actually, one of you recommended it. It's great. This is SPF 30 for the face. I also use, and I'll mention this again in a few minutes, but Olay Sun. This stuff is great. I carry this in my purse. It's SPF 35, and it's really great under makeup. it works really well under makeup, and it's not expensive. Neither of these two things are that expensive, which is awesome. I'm gonna hand this back over to Nigel.
Alrighty.
And whoop.
Okay, Wilma says don't have access to the normal comments. Yeah, okay. Like I said just now, wait for the live stream to end, and then when you reload it, you should be able to do some comments. Might take a couple minutes, but it'll go. Lisa says, I just watched your wig measurement vids, and yes, here's the problem. Do you carry wigs for a sphere head?
Oh my.
Any suggestions? Well, if you write into our customer help desk, they should be able to.
Our Wigs Forever line fits large, though. It fits average large. So that line will you'll probably have an easier time because there's a little bit more room at the crown.
Yeah. So, okay, then.
Yeah.
Wigs Forever. That's a start. And if you contact our help desk, they'll be able to point you in the right direction. There we go. All right. Let's see. Some more stuff here. Serene says, I may never sleep again. RE, the glinting eyes on the spider comment. Serene also says, Mary Beth, I'm with you. No Australia for me. It seems like everything there is trying to kill you.
Exactly.
Yeah, when you can get severely wounded from a platypus sting, you know, it's time to give that continent a wide berth.
Yeah, they have 43 or 34 varieties of snake, I believe, and 43 of those are deadly.
Hannah says, Heather, is the eyeshadow you're wearing that trichome palette? So pretty.
Oh, here, let me put my camera back on. This is actually a combination of Natasha Denona Divine Rose 2, that really bright pink in there. I put that on top of Natasha Denona's Blackest Black, which I bought as a standalone. So I just kind of played around with both of those. And I used a wet application on a smudger brush of the pink, really bright pink color. Because I don't want that right up against my eye. It's not really appropriate for right up against your waterline or anything like that. So I actually just used it on my lid and kind of tapped it in, and then kept it in my crease so it wouldn't irritate. And then I also put that Blackest Black right up against here, really smudging that out. So there's like a literally kind of like a line of separation between that pink and that Blackest Black. And the lashes, by the way, are from Nemo Wigs. They were sent to me by Michelle at Nemo Wigs.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
for that package she sent us, a while back.
These are excellent. I believe she calls these her Fifi wig, her Fifi eye wig. So yeah, they're very luxe. And I'm not even that great at applying these, and I still think they look pretty good. So, all right, I'm going to turn the camera back off while I finish this part of the order.
Okay. Jen says, I love that show. It's hilarious. Love the Nadja doll.
She's so snarky. It's so good.
Cheryl says, hi, Dren, Mary Beth, and John. Happy Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't we have super nice people?
Yes, we do.
Always.
And
so
it skipped. Oh, boy, did it skip.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Didn't skip too far. Okay, let's see. Shauna Salmon says, hi. Hi, Shauna.
Hello.
Hi, Shauna.
KP says, Heather, how do you keep a wig to stay put if someone has a flatter occipital bone?
Bobby pins are your best friend if you have bio hair. If you don't have bio hair, you want to get kind of comfortable with, if you have lace features, you want like, oh, yeah, you got it right. Yeah. There we go. Like, you'll want to make sure that it depends on the kind of wig you've got. If it's got a lace front, you might want adhesive in the front. You might want to put clips in it. You just kind of have to play around. I made a whole video a few years back about different ways that you could get a wig to stick, and it basically just depends on what your problem is. Wigs will slip and slide around, usually because they're too big or because they're too small, and they'll slip around for both of those reasons. So, you know, the way you need to approach it will vary dramatically based on which one of those two problems is the core of the problem. So if it's too big, then obviously you might want to consider resizing it, taking some of the wefts out. You can also pad your wig a little bit. That's what they do to get really big bouffants sometimes. Just pad it down. But I mean, it's best if it fits properly. It will look more natural if it fits more like your actual size. So that's not ideal unless you're really trying to go for like a Peggy Bundy type look. For real. Or like Priscilla, the early years, right? Like, unless you want really big hair, you're better off resizing it. And then if you have hair, clips are really your friend. Clips and bobby pins and a good wig grip. And you'll want one that will go over your wig caps. If you have a lot of hair, by the way, you want to get fishnet caps. And if you don't have a lot of hair, you might want the nylon ones instead. So, all right.
All right. Barbara Waite says, Mary Beth, so nice to hear you. I'm a Southern girl marooned in Michigan, and I miss Southern women like you can't believe.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Stacey Cree says, one of my friends is a biology professor and spiders are his specialty. I've learned so much from him. My university biology professor specialized in daddy long legs, the harvestmen, not the spiders, not the flying crane flies, but the other ones that have really long legs and one little tiny round body in the middle. And he was telling me about this I can't remember if he was a Marine or an Army guy. Someone involved with the U.S. Armed Forces back in World War II was stationed on an island in the Pacific, and he studied ticks and mites.
Ooh.
And yeah, it gets better. He discovered one that has its copulatory organ coming straight out of its forehead. So he named it after his former professor because it's a dickhead.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's spectacular.
That's epic. That's fantastic. So epic.
Now that is great. Kelly says, awesome costumes. Happy Halloween, everyone. Thank you, Kelly. Christine Duke says, howdy, folks. Howdy, Christine.
Howdy, howdy.
Are you going to or having any parties, y'all? Well, we're doing this sort of thing, and there's, by all means, yeah, we got some alcohol.
Yeah, I should pivot the camera a little bit so people can see the views. So, hold on. Let me turn my camera on. What? Camera. Yay. Okay. There's a happy family, and then here is
the open bar.
The other happy family.
That's the open bar we've got going. So yeah, we're going to be handing out to stuff tomorrow for the trick-or-treaters. That's about it. Let's see what else. Where is it? Patricia C says, have you ever used SkinCeuticals? I use the entire line. Love it. My skin is very sensitive and has been awesome. And yes, silk pillowcase for sure.
Yeah. I use one of their moisturizers. I keep it actually next. I work in my living room usually, sitting in an armchair, and I have a little basket next to me. So literally all day while I'm working in my chair, I have a little jar of the SkinCeuticals moisturizer. So that way, if I feel dry from the heater being on or the air conditioning being on or just whatever, dehydration, I can just put some of that on. It's fantastic stuff.
Serene's had to drop out like quite a while back. So later, Serene.
Bye, Serene.
Yeah. Let's see. Tonight's main topic, though, Halloween.
Yes.
Let's talk about some stuff. So, folks, by all means, chime in. Candy corn, yay or nay?
Oh God,
hell no.
Hell
no.
Heather?
No for me.
Okay, so it's unanimous here at the CysterWigs broadcast studio. Candy corn is revolting. And so yeah, if you want to chime in with yay or nay for candy corn, you don't win anything.
Nay.
You don't win anything, but you know, show your colors there. So yuck, I hate candy corn is gross, says Jen.
Agreed. She has good taste.
More candy corn for me then. I love it. Ew, candy corn. Okay. Yeah, I think we've got one person who's going to reap all the candy corn harvest. 2 people. Faith loves it as well. All right. So, meanwhile, what's your favorite Halloween treat that you've gotten trick-or-treating, huh? What do you really like? What's the best thing you've got?
Oh, this is what I picked for.
I'll tell you what, for me,
Yes, please.
Reese's anything.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed, 100%. Reese's anything, yeah, hands down.
Yeah? Run?
Yeah, I love Reese's. Chocolate and peanut butter are always a win.
Oh, yes,
My
absolutely.
second choice is Butterfinger.
Butterfinger is also good. Clark bars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clark bars?
Clark bars. They're like Butterfingers, but slightly crunchier and flakier.
You never had a Clark bar?
Never had a
My
Clark bar.
child. This is my child. He's never had a Clark bar. Oh my god.
Well, they don't really
Too
make
late
them
to
much
call
anymore.
CPS.
Yeah. Well, they're one of those things that you only find like the Myers old time candy department. 'cause I
They
don't
might
think
have
make
them at
them
Cracker
anymore.
Barrel.
Like
Cracker
the,
Barrel.
like the 100. Is it 100 grand candy bar?
Yeah.
That old one.
I used-
That one's really good.
I
too.
used to remember them being all the $100,000 bar, and then
Yes.
they got changed to 100 grand. Those are nice.
Those are good.
Whatchamacallits.
Wait, did you guys
Yes.
notice I
Yes.
put the face hugger up there?
Yes, I put the face. I put the face hugger. I put the bat. I put a monoman and his headhunter staff with a skeleton fleeing from them. I've got the Jolly Roger skeleton there with his okay, it's a lightsaber, but a sword and
Oh, and on the topic,
the little tiny spider.
Yay.
Yeah,
of course.
tiny spider. He's so cute. Thank you. I got Black Arachnia up in the tree there. Couple of dancing charged skeletons of Uncle Owen and Aunt Baru. Got a glowing skeleton. Scare glow there. We've got the Crypt Keeper. We've got Heather's little neon bat, which glows in the dark when you put black light on it.
Bat light on it.
Bad light.
I think that's all the stuff I've added to it. But yeah, I got some creepiness going on
You
here.
did a good job.
Thank you, my
That's
treasure.
really good.
It's very skulls and skeleton heavy.
But like also like little girl's bedroom explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
So creepy fairy kingdom, I suppose. I don't know.
Seasonal.
Oh yes. What we got? Okay, let's talk about good stuff. Okay.
What else we got going on? Because I want to get to the other part of the
All righty.
presentation about skin
What's this?
stuff.
Every now and then I get a craving for candy corn, buy a bag, eat a few pieces, say ooh, and throw the bag away. Yeah. Jackie says I like it mixed with peanuts. Never heard of that before.
That can't make it worse.
Reese's
Also
cups.
circus peanuts.
Yes.
Reese's cups are my all-time favorite. Reese's and almond joys.
I gotta say
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
for my fruity candy people out there.
Yeah.
Like I like dots and not so
Yes.
much Skittles. I don't like stuff that gets stuck in my teeth. I like dots. I like when people give you the chewy fruit candies, you know, like the Welch's fruit snacks. That stuff's great. Unfortunately I could sit there and eat those all day.
What do you think about the old-fashioned peach rings?
I like
Those
those.
are nice.
They're good.
Yeah.
Very
Solid.
delicious.
I
like
love
the-
gummy candy.
The Brock's orange slices and the
Oh my God,
mint
yes.
slices.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Don't eat the whole bag. I've done
Yeah.
that. It was
No.
not a good decision.
I've done that.
Yeah, no.
Not in one sitting. Over the course of a day. Yeah, but
You're
not
not
all in
me.
one sitting.
You're not me.
I am now Googling candy corn. Don't bother, Sarah.
Oh,
Don't bother.
no,
It's just a well of sadness.
it's like lutefisk. It's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
At least there's protein in lutefisk.
Why'd you turn your camera off?
I didn't.
It's off.
You overtook it. You.
I didn't mean to.
It's haunted.
There we go. Okay, right.
Like I didn't mean.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Yay!
We're still going.
Do you want to trade so I can do my spiel again?
Okay, I just want to say. Also, jelly belly beans are awesome. Hell yes,
And the
they
Star-
are.
yes, the Starburst ones are also really good.
Yes. Agreed.
All right. So yeah. Right. Okay. Turn that and that. Okay. Switching places, Heather.
Yeah.
All right. Off you go. I can get back to my rum then.
Wait, I want them to kind of see some of my outfit. I'm standing here. Got a corset on and the whole shebang. I got puffy sleeves. There was commitment involved all the way down to my feet, and then I'm wearing Birkenstocks with a fluffy, fleecy lining because those
That's
are comfy.
okay. I'm wearing slippers with moccasin slippers with my pyro
I
outfit.
actually think that my socks have candy canes on them. Foreshadowing, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the last portion of my little presentation about my skincare routine. There are certain things that I add to it periodically, and those were worth mentioning. So I'm gonna go ahead and go here. I guess I gotta share that again. Technical difficulties. All right, cool. So again, please keep sharing your favorite products and tips in the comments, particularly after this video airs and when we are on replay, because then people don't have to go through all of the comments in the live chat. They can literally just reference them there at the replay video in YouTube.
Why is the rum always gone?
So other stuff that I use, and that's the rest of the other stuff. Some of it I've already panned, as in it's like completely gone, like gone. So I use Murad Intensive C Radiance Peel, and I use that as an exfoliant. It is really, really, really good when you've got, you know, as long as your skin is not already irritated, because this stuff is very irritating on its own. So if you have sensitive skin, stay away from this stuff, because it is stronger than most over-the-counter glycolic acid peels. It will absolutely help make your skin really, really smooth and radiant, and it will help get rid of dead skin. But it's quite I don't know, irritating is the best way to put it. Again, earlier I mentioned that I use 2 different kinds of sunscreen. I use Olay Sun Facial Sunscreen with antioxidants, SPF 35. This stuff's great under makeup. Just give it a little bit of time to dry before you try to apply your makeup. I also use Blue Lizard, which is SPF 30 for the face. This stuff's great if I'm going to do yard work or if I'm outside for an extended period of time, like exercising or something. This stuff works really well. It doesn't sweat off. It's good stuff. I also recommend St. Ives Gentle Smoothing Oatmeal Scrub and Mask. I do not use it as a mask because I suffer from dry skin to begin with. So I'm not trying to, you know, control any of the oil or the shine, but it's a really gentle scrub, so you don't end up getting a little bit too carried away, because your skin gets more sensitive when you use retinol products, and you don't want to, you know, the temptations there, particularly when it's frosting and peeling and flaking off, is to get really hardcore with abrasive substances, and you really shouldn't do that because it'll irritate the bejesus out of your skin. So you want to use something gentle when you want to use some kind of physical exfoliant, not just a chemical one. I also use this ginseng stuff. I've got it right here, honey, that I mentioned earlier. I love this stuff. It has a little bit more of a brightening effect to it than the, oh, what's that pink stuff?
This stuff?
Yeah. It's got a little bit more of a brightening property to it. So it's got more mica in it than the Cora Organics. But it's a really good product. So that's ginseng by Origins. It's good to use in the morning. This is the one that I was using before I started to increase the intensity of the retinol that I'm using. I was using Intensive Wrinkle-Repair Retinol Serum. This stuff's great. It's really, really nice. It's great to put underneath your moisturizer at night. It's a really gentle retinol, and it is, again, a vegan squalane that is in here. So it's a really, really, really nice product. And it's not as likely to irritate or dry out your skin as the other stuff, the purple stuff that I showed you earlier. This stuff is just like regular retinol. I mean, the main difference is that, like, the stuff you can get prescription, like if I were to use 1% tretinoin, which is tretinoin, you know how to pronounce it or something, but it's the one that's prescription strength. It's called tretinoin or something like that. I am not a dermatologist. This is not medical advice. I can barely pronounce the stuff. So essentially, that stuff, when you use it, will dry out your face, even if you're using a low dose. So I like to use stuff that's got moisturizers in it. But the big difference between the prescription grade stuff and the non-prescription grade stuff is that the stuff that is in the prescription is already kind of metabolized, so it sinks in faster. It's like a more direct path to getting that into your skin, whereas this stuff, you need to break it down a little bit in your skin for it to actually turn into the retinol and to then do its magic. So it's not quite as effective, but it gets you really, 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 really close. I find that this stuff isn't as likely to dry your skin out, but that's just me. I find that the prescription grade stuff is very drying no matter what I do with it. But you can see that this is why I mix my retinol with moisturizers. And if you use that serum that I mentioned, you won't have to. because it's already got a little bit of squalane in it, and then you just put your moisturizer on top of it.
Jackie's got a question.
Yeah.
It says, what is the ginseng for?
I have no idea. I know it's got caffeine in it, which is meant to help perk up your eyes, but it's meant to be like a brightening wake up cream. I like it because it's got a lot of mica in it. So if I put makeup on top of it, it tends to look a little bit brighter, and I don't have to use as much concealer, which as the day goes on can weigh down and look really old and dry, and it's not great. So it's nice to have that little bit of just brightening under it.
Okay, admittedly, I'm more of the let's go find creepy crawlies type of biologist. But to me, the idea of rubbing caffeine on your skin to perk you up is like taping an aspirin to your forehead to get rid of a headache.
That is a common thing, though. It is a common thing. Yeah.
Wilma says, time for sleep here in the UK. Have a great night, guys.
You
Night,
too, Wilma.
What time would it be there?
It's 5 hours later, so we're talking 1:15 midnight.
Yep, that's late enough.
Yeah.
So this is the last product. It's the Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. This stuff's really nice and gentle. I've used this stuff for years, ever since my 20s. And even though I try other things, and I'm using other things every day now, this is a really solid product, and you can tell I use it, like, for real, because it's almost gone. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next slide. Say, so what do you think of the stuff I use? Let us know in the comments. Again, your recommendations and your tips are always welcome here. We like constructive criticism, and that to me is the fundamental difference. Is when it's constructive, people usually couple it with actual advice that you could try out. So it's meant to help you improve, whereas the other kind is just kind of meant to make you feel bad, which it's not constructive, right? So I made this slide because it's cute and it has cookies in it.
Cookies.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys just kind of riff while I acknowledge our Patreon subscribers. Just so you know, we have exclusive content, sneak previews, advance notice of product releases, and insider commentary on the Patreon. And I'm gonna go ahead and thank them now. So go ahead and take over the conversation if you want, honey.
Okay, so popcorn balls, delight or nightmare? Thoughts?
Mediocre.
Mediocre. A thumbs up from Dren. John?
Yeah, thumbs up. Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
Heather.
I do love popcorn. I do love popcorn, but I would rather break it up and then eat the popcorn. So just give me some kettle corn, and I'm happier with that.
Yeah,
Save some effort.
I've
That's
never
right.
liked popcorn balls. Like tooth chippingly hard, and I can't figure out what flavor they're supposed to be. Just What else we got? We've got, and how about your least favorite Halloween treat that you've gotten while trick-or-treating?
Oh, it's a hard.
Candy corn still wins.
Candy corn.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good go-to. I can't think of anything else that I've gotten that I've particularly hated.
Yeah.
I've never run into that stuff you see on TV. Like, I've never actually seen the guy who hands out Kind bars or broccoli.
I would like Kind bars.
Well, Kind bars are delicious.
Yeah, they are really.
I've never had one.
They're
We-
good.
We had, once I got an apple while trick-or-treating.
Yes, I've never even seen that.
And the dentist in the neighborhood actually gave out a toothbrush.
That's kind of cool though.
And it's like, no, dude, I've got a toothbrush at home. I'm here to get the good stuff that makes me need the toothbrush.
Exactly.
Yeah. Heather, you got a preference?
My
or
least favorite. I really hate sugar babies or sugar daddies, whatever those long, chewy
Oh, yeah.
things are. Oh, no.
You know what? I used to hate taffy. I used to
Yeah.
hate Laffy Taffy. Didn't like it at all. I would always either throw it away or give it to someone else who actually did like it.
I like saltwater taffy. That's about it.
Yeah,
Mm.
saltwater
Yeah,
taffy
yeah,
is
that's-
balls.
That's good stuff. Yeah. Let's see. How about favorite Halloween costume that you've ever worn? Oh, here's a terrible one. Wax. Oh, that skipped again. Wax lips or anything marshmallow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wax lips are terrible.
I do like chocolate covered marshmallows though. Those are pretty good.
Nerds are the worst. Them's fighting words.
I love
Yeah.
nerds. I like fruity candy.
Oh,
you're
Oh,
nerds.
seriously, when
Sour Patch Kids and nerds and all
Oh.
those fruity things are so good.
there, I found at Wingfoot Lake Park, because my dad used to work at Goodyear. We'd go fishing with one of his old supervisors. that have blueberry and raspberry nerds. I've never seen them anywhere else. It's like a flavor they barely made and barely sold, but I found them at Wingfoot Lake up in Akron. Oh, fantastic. Best nerds ever.
Have you ever had the nerd rope though?
Is it
No, I
good?
haven't.
Yes.
Oh.
It's so good.
Ah. Oh, here we go.
Love stuff like that.
Shauna says, I hated getting Smarties. Now, that is a fraught topic because Smarties in the UK are different from Smarties here in the US. Here, they're sort of like round pezzes, aren't they?
Yeah.
Disgusting, chalky, round pezzes.
I like them.
Well, I don't. You can have all mine if
Okay.
anyone gives us any. But
Or am I thinking of sweet tarts? I think I'm thinking of sweet tarts. I like those.
possibly.
Yeah.
Same basic idea. Chalky, disgusting stuff.
Shut up.
but in the UK, Smarties are basically like the Nestle version of M&Ms. Only the chocolate is some of it is orange flavored. Like the orange ones are actually orange chocolate flavored,
Wow.
sort of thing.
I like mounds. I'm always happy when I get mounds. They're very good.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
My Amy Winehouse was my best costume. This is interesting. Absolutely crazy about Jello popcorn balls. The orange is just like creamsicles. I could eat the whole bowl. I've never heard of that.
That sounds amazing, though.
It does sound interesting.
Sounds like I could just do that with popcorn and make it taste good.
Yeah.
I would do
You have
that.
to freeze it?
There are so many questions that need to
So
be
many
answered
questions.
now.
Research.
Please,
needs to be
okay.
done.
That's
All
right.
Nancy, please, when the comments go live, please describe more
Yes,
of these
I
orange
need
Jello,
this.
these Jello popcorn balls because I've never heard of that, and it sounds intriguing.
I love popcorn. It's like one of my favorite things.
Favorite costume: suicide bride jilted at the altar, gauze wrapped wrist wedding gown, and cobwebs in my hair. That
Nice.
sounds like something that I have to remember a name so it goes instantly from my head. Tim Burton would go for.
Okay.
Tim Burton made a whole movie about that.
Yes.
Kit Kats, those are good.
Love
Yeah.
them.
Used to love those.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Favorite costume a few years ago, I dressed as Susie Sue. It was
Yes!
interesting to see who got the reference.
Yes, that's amazing. I actually thought about
Interesting Peekaboo.
that one's a good one. Kiss them for me. There's so many good ones.
Lady motorcycle cop, like Chips with a twist.
Nice. That's
the
awesome.
CC Corpse Bride. All right, where are we here? Okay.
I once dressed as the help desk fairy, so that way people would remember at work that they should call me if they had computer issues. And it broke the ice, and it gave me an opportunity to repurpose some of the broken computer equipment and make it a prop. I was draped in all kinds of crazy crap. It was fun.
My favorite one I've put together is Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget.
He does a good Dr. Claw.
I had to get the I found some gauntlets made by a guy in India, medieval gauntlets made by a guy in India on Amazon. So I ordered it, got the gauntlets, tarted them up with the wrist bands with the spikes. Got those at Camden Market. The spikes. I got the spikes at Camden Market.
Oh, they have so many good goth stores in Camden Market in London.
Oh
my
yes.
God, it's so good.
And then, of course, just threw something together and got a stuffed cat toy so I can say, I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. Sort of thing. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you. All right. So, are we ready?
I think we're ready.
We're ready. Okay.
So, if you would like to get notification of when we're going to launch Hair Kitty Kitty and when we're going to launch our affiliate program or when we're going to do these live streams or when we produce new content in 2022, which there will probably be quite a bit of. I've got friends and now some folks at an advertising agency helping me, and hopefully we will have affiliates helping me. We will have this whole big thing to play around with. And if you would like to keep up to date about all of the fun new stuff that is coming our way to you, sign up for our newsletter. It's super easy, barely an inconvenience. All you have to do is go to CysterWigs.com, scroll down to the bottom of the page, right? And then, boom, it's just like a little form. And then what we do is called a double opt-in, and that's for your protection, and it also helps us kind of keep spammy things from signing up, right? So what it'll do is it will send you an email asking you to verify your email address. Easy peasy, just keep an eye out for that email. Click the button that's in the email. It'll take you to our website. You're golden. And that is to make sure that, you know, people really want to sign up for our newsletter who are going through the motions there. So that second step is really important. But when you do that, you'll get all of this information when we start doling it out, and new releases and all that fun stuff. And coupons. Don't forget coupons. There are coupons that go out too, which is also pretty cool. So the newsletter is worth it for sure. And then other than that, do you have anything else?
Well, let's see here. Cheryl came in with, I created a Martian mask incorporating my eyeglasses, also an Egyptian queen with headdress, cat with prosthetic 3D features,
Wow!
prosthetic bathroom sink face with actual attached plug with a terry rope. That sounds, you sound like a fun person to hang out with on Halloween, Cheryl. Definitely. Outstanding. All my best costume bits are back in England, so I'm stuck with this, but
you make a good pirate,
like
honey.
Alrighty, I think that's about it.
I think that's it. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We hope that you had fun. Again, if you have any tips at all about skincare that you've really fallen in love with over the years, or your holy grail products, leave them in the comments after the replay launches on our CysterWigs After Dark channel here on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That way people don't have to scroll all the way through the live chat comments to get your advice. They can get them right away. So thank you, everybody. Do you guys want to say anything before we end?
Bye, guys.
It's been fun.
Night, y'all.
Good night. Thanks,
Bye,
everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.